What do you think Gamora learned about herself this time around?
That she really wanted to be a part of a family. You know, in the first movie, she's like a runaway. She's trying to get away from something, and that seems to be all that's on her mind. So her prerogative is not to be a part of something, but to run away from something. And in this one, she's allowing herself to acclimate to this new life, which is, you know, sharing space, sharing love, sharing everything with all of these other misfits that she loves, you know?
Yeah. I think Gamora is a very interesting character because, like, I feel like a lot of people might say she's evil, but I really think, sure, might be evil in the first movie. But in this one, she seems more like an alpha female, like strong. Do you identify a part of that?
I do. I try to, as a sometimes me as a person, like I feel bad, like being an alpha, or just being that kind of like rigid and control freak type A personality. For a woman may be off-putting, because this world can sometimes be a little more masculine, you know, the energy. So I tried to purposely not be that, but Gamora is that, and I think that she feels very comfortable in being that. So someone like Gamora inspires me to just lower my guard and relax and accept myself as what I am.
Right, find like a balance,
Yeah.
basically. How did you prepare for the film, given that, you know, you just had your babies? Congrats. How was that like, that transition?
I lean in. I depend a great deal on my director, and it's so funny. After having kids, I do find myself like feeling like I'm wearing my heart on my sleeves, you know? So I find myself a little more vulnerable, a little more doubtful of what I do as an actor and a performer. So I'm more vocal about that versus like trying to hide it and build a wall. So I talk to my colleagues, I talk to my director, and sometimes I'm doing it for the sake of just getting that affirmation. And sometimes it's sort of like I just needed my director to sort of like tell me, no, what you're tapping into, you're good. Like you're not in your own world. Like you're here with us, and the frequency, we're on the same frequency. Like I like tapping into people and having people check in with me, because I tend to lose sight and you know, dive into my own world and spiral sometimes. So I lean in a lot with my director. I'm always comparing notes with Chris and Dave and Sean Gunn and Karen and now Palm, and we're always rehearsing our lines, and I am accepting criticism as long as it's coming from love, and so we do have that relationship now. In the second installment, we all felt much more comfortable around each other, so there were observations that we were making of each other, and that was amazing.